But anyway, we're gonna get into what people dislike about you. Take everything with a grain of salt. If you know you're not everybody's cup of tea, just be here for the tea. You know what I mean? So yeah. So let's get right into it. You're gonna have to pick by the thumbnail. So we're gonna get into how when what do people oh hold on. Sorry about that. Alright. Let me get into it. So what do people dislike about my power when people? I'm hearing you guys could be weird. So let's get into it. People don't like your stability. People also don't like that you're always working. You people see you as a workaholic. They don't like that about you. Even people at your job that are workaholics don't like that you're a workaholic. People could not like that you're a health fanatic, that you read labels. People don't like that you don't like to party. People don't like that you're a homebody. So you guys could go to work and come back home. And people don't like that. People don't like that you. People see your way of living as like an old school way of living. I feel like places overstimulate you, and that's part of that's just part of you that they don't see. That things overstimulate you. Um, maybe they always running from stuff, so that's why they view you as that's what they dislike about you. Maybe they don't. Maybe they come from an unstable background, so when they meet somebody that's stable, they're very envious of you. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Maybe you're not emotional either. Like maybe you don't show your emotions, and people don't like that about you. Maybe people see you as being kind of sneaky or being kind of selfish with your energy, or not even that. I feel like people see that you're very choosy, and they don't like that about you because I feel like some part of them just knows that you're not gonna choose them. So that's more so of an insecurity on their part. But yeah, that's what I see about you. It's a lot of talk about your money. It's a lot of talk about your emotions. I feel like people feel like you love to get to the money, and that's why you always pick jobs that you love having, like love doing. Um, I feel like you're very stable minded. You're a very stable person, but I feel like you're a young person. So you guys could be like in your early 20s or late 20s, and you guys are still learning about you. And I think that that's something that's very intimidating to other people. I mean, I don't want to say this is a legitimate reason to dislike you. I think it's just really envy. They envy your background, but they don't even know your background. So they just like how you carry yourself, which is very, I mean, you can't really, yeah, Five of Cups, they dislike that you don't have any addictions. Maybe you guys have healthy vices and they don't like that. Like maybe instead of you rolling up, maybe you're like, let me go work out. Maybe instead of you getting into a toxic argument with your partner, maybe you do something that your partner will love you for, and then have a conversation off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like put them in a good mood and then have a conversation. Maybe people don't like the way you handle situations. I think it's giving me this like Proverbs verse, and it's like fools hate wisdom type of energy. So they hate that you, even though you're young. I feel like these could be like people who are older than you. I feel like they slight you by saying you're young, you don't know nothing about that. Like I feel like older people really envy you because they wish they would have had your knowledge at a young age. So, and then you also, this is part one with the alien. Y'all know alien, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. So they're like giving me like you. It's like they're saying that you're weird. Like for like I said, it's like envy because they're like, I wish I would have had this type of knowledge when I was a young age, but then they'll come around and tell you you're too young to be, acting so old, or you're too young to be, you know what I'm saying, and be trying to get you to go out and get you to, indulge in things that they know that got them tied up and messed up. So you got some enemies here that dislike you because you don't fall into their traps. Ooh, and I'm looking at the casino card with the 777. So it's definitely giving me old people do not like you because old people love going to the casino, baby. They get that money. They get that money on the first and the 15th, baby. They be up in there. Let me get all these in fives. Let me get all these in tens. Y'all know what that is. And I feel like some of y'all could be, maybe you guys are like, I don't know. Either you work at the casino or maybe you like area, like maybe your grandma used to go to the casino, so you go to the casino. And now they like it's like they be hating on you at the casino. That could be significant for somebody, not everybody. Las Vegas, I'm getting Nevada. Is that Nevada, Las Vegas? I guess I don't know. Yeah, I ain't been in no world geography class in a long time. I don't know. What is? I'm thinking of another place, not Las Vegas. It's another place that be gambling and stuff. Oh, Florida. What else? What else? What else? Like it's giving me that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Just like a fast vibe. But then too, I heard you guys may not come from it. Y'all may come from slow living. You know what I'm saying? And then we had the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like they do dislike how fortunate you are as well. What do people dislike about my power and spirit? They dislike that you're healing. Ooh, that's a big one. That's why they hate your character so bad. You're not my friend, you my enemy. It's definitely giving me Shamar in a way, but not saying you look like Shamar. Or not like, I ain't trying to say that nothing. I'm just saying Shamar went through a period where he had success and then people like played him, and he gave. And it took other people outside of his friend group to get him on the path. Because I think "You're Not My Friend, You're Not My Enemy" came from like something like it just came out random or something like that. And yeah, he got money from it too. So like it's kind of giving me no matter what, God always got your back. And they don't like that you're divinely protected. You're divinely protected. Your spiritual team is strong, and you stay prayed up. That's what they don't really like about you. They don't like. They know you have a prayer life, and they don't like that about you. Some people could try to disrupt your prayer life, like by trying to make plans during times where you pray, or like make plans during time where you spend time with God. Definitely keep prioritizing your time with God and your time to just connect to you because that's where you're really strong at, and that's why people do dislike you because your spiritual glow is a different type of vibe. That's something that not only they haven't encountered before, or if they have, it's been a long time since they've encountered it. But they acknowledge that not everybody has that. So they see your light and they want to attack you. So you guys have to stay prayed up. So y'all like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Oh, I guess a bonus message. Y'all are meant to travel the world. Y'all are meant to be great, and that's something that they're really trying to take from you. So yeah, if y'all stay, bonus message. All right, let me get into pile two. You guys pick the buds. Yeah, I want to get into y'all pick the buds, smoking the bud. I like that. Pile number two. Y'all a vibe. I'm definitely hearing Krishan is a vibe all the time. Oh Lord, what am I finna get into? So let's get into it. What do people dislike about my pile two people? What do people dislike about my pile two people? What do people dislike about my pile two people? People dislike that you're quick to move around. People dislike that you don't let situations hold you down. I feel like just like the picture you pick, you smoke it off and go on about your business. Like you shake it off. Like we had a 2 of 1, so that makes me that really you guys don't let nothing stop nothing. Like if you have a certain goal in mind, you never let obstacles like deter you from that goal. I feel like if your goal is relaxing and your goal is chilling and your goals may be not even having a goal, I feel like you don't let people deter you from finding you or following you. I feel like if you on your path and somebody come up walking next to you just because they say, "Hey, let's make this right," you're like, "Hey, I didn't even make intention. I didn't even have intentions on making any turns. I'm just, going my route." Like some of y'all are like really on it, and people don't like that. You have another two that makes me think that people like to partner up with you. You're a very cool, chill soul. Like people don't like to be on your bad side, but I feel like people take advantage of your good side as well. I think with the two of pentacles here being the a baby sea turtle, y'all know that y'all if y'all don't know, baby turtles have to get into the ocean. They born on land, so I definitely see that you are on a spiritual journey. You guys are in the physical, but God has other things planned for you spiritually. And I feel like you guys are a baby spiritually, and y'all are getting into it. And I feel like you got people, either partnerships, platonic or romantic, or even people from the past, classmates, etc., old co-workers are trying to get next to you because they see your direction. They want to go where you're going. They see your determination. But understand everybody not meant to be on your journey, okay? So that's something that's just something that people dislike about you. They hate that they can't come with you. They hate that they heart not right. It's kind of giving me Judas, okay? It's kind of giving me that. But let's pray that it's not that. We gonna pray that they have a change of heart because everybody can. Like I said, a lot of people be jealous and envious, and they love you, but they don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to have nothing more than what they have, and that's where humbleness come into play. I feel like these people that don't like you are not humble and they hate that you're humble. They feel like if they had what you had, they wouldn't be humble. If they went through what you went through, they wouldn't be humble. They hate your humility, and it's something that they need to gain. Maybe if you are a puffer, maybe they're a sipper. Maybe they need to switch to puffing. And for some of you guys, maybe they just an angry person in general, and they just see. It's just sometimes you have to be content with your line. You can't just be looking up in everybody else shit like, oh, I bet it's so good, it's so great. It's not really that great. You know what I'm saying? You never know what people have to do. Maybe they love not even real. Maybe it's artificial. Maybe it only look good at the time of day you look at it because really it's withering away. You just never know. So it's all about perspective. It's all about focusing on you. And I feel like that's something that you do, and I feel like that's something that they need to learn to do. We have the lovers here. So you have lovers. Choose the lover. I'm so glad you chose me. So you got partners that's looking at you like a leak, baby. They looking at you like, oh, five of cups. So that's the addiction card. So if you're a puffer or a sipper here, or you're both, you have somebody that's seeing you as a bank. They like, this person don't ever not have the gas. This person don't ever not have the bottle. You hear me? I know y'all hear me. Somebody here trying to always be your plus one. And that's something that you have to understand as well. Sometimes people be here for a good time. They don't really be here for a long time because let your well run dry. Y'all, I ain't even hold you. In my life, God that put me in circumstances where my well then went dry. And in my mind, I'm like, in my heart, I know it ain't went dry. I just know it's dry for right now. And it's like I'm trying to tell, the people around me, it's just dry right now. It's just nah, your shit dry. La, la, la. You know how people be when you going through your Job season? You know how people be. Job wife said you might as well curse the Lord and go on about your day. You know how people be. So I definitely see you got people that really be, they a monkey on your back. They just trying to get a ride, baby. They just trying to get some entertainment. Mm-mm. Yep. Let me get a little bit deeper. Why do people dislike my power two people? You're very abundant. Ooh, you're very abundant. You're quick to leave people. You quick to pack it up, baby. Relationships, friendships, all of that. You're very insightful. I feel like people don't understand that you're insightful. And I feel like too with this palace, it could be bougie people that dislike you because you're a puffer. Maybe you're open about your usage. You're like, oh, 420 all the way. Like I don't care. Maybe you have a corporate job and people don't like that about you. You know what I'm saying? Or you maybe you have like maybe you just have a relaxed like type of job set up or whatever. I just see because I see wealth here, so I'm not. It don't give me bum at all. It's just giving me you're very people would think bum, but you're very. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely giving me. I got money, but I wear New Balances. You know what I'm saying? I got money, but I drive a 1999 Honda. I've been driving it since I was in college. But I got I'm making 100. I'm making six figures a year type of ish. I'm just living below my means. People don't like that about you. You definitely got a lot of people that's like snakes. Y'all know snakes eat other snakes, right? So yeah, you got a lot of people that's like snaky. Snakes eat turtles too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anything that's eat. I feel like anything that you're trying to grow, these people also want to devour. So that was symbolic in a way. Yeah, I feel like with the Three of Cups, you got like a lot of times Three of Cups is like depicted as friends getting together and eating. I feel like you won't be eating with a lot of your peers. You won't be eating. You like. I think that's another thing reason why they dislike you because they know they don't have a chance. They're not gonna be able to eat with you. You know what I'm saying? That table that's supposed to be set up in the presence of your enemies. They're realizing that they're in the presence of you. They're not at that table. Ooh, Jesus! They're sick. They're sick. They sick. But we pray for our enemies though. We pray for them. We pray for them. At the end of the day, we all, even though the prodigal son is about a parental relationship, the prodigal son should also apply to friendships because at the end of the day, Judas was so up. Judas could have continued to live his life as a traitor to Jesus, but he was so hurt and burdened at the fact that he did that to a friend, he killed himself. So we have to also, continue to pray for our enemies' remission as well. So I know I was laughing pretty hard, but we had to go ahead and bring it back to Jesus because that was funny to me. I ain't gonna even hold you because these people really thought, yeah, y'all just gonna have to pray for these people because I feel like it's not really just about you. Anybody that's kind of like you, they don't like. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords, it's really about them. They don't want to acknowledge who they are. They don't want to live up to their full potential. So they hate anybody and they dislike anybody that does. They dislike anybody who is them. And justice. I guess the justice is gonna be like this person is gonna be forced to be real with themselves. They're gonna be forced to take off the mask. But that's what they dislike about you, baby. It's really nothing that you can do about nothing you can do about what they dislike about you. They really don't like themselves, honestly. And that be the case a lot of times. It's not me, baby. I know it's you. So y'all like, share, subscribe. Let me see y'all later. We finna get into pile three. This is a Simpson character. I don't really like him. He weird. And I hope y'all don't have no clown trigger. Cause I ain't even think about that till now. So let's get into it. What do people dislike about you? Mm-mm. What do people dislike about my pile three people? New energy spirit. What do people dislike about my pile three people that pick this character off The Simpsons? Come on now. You just gonna okay. So Becky, sorry about that, y'all. My phone died. But anyway, so pile three. What do people dislike about you? With the clown card from The Simpsons, they also is giving me full energy. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse with the cleaning service. So people do not like that you are. It's kind of impossible for you to be stuck. You always figure your way out of it. Um, I feel like you have like what they call it. You have like what's it called? You have dumb luck or some type of what's this? What's the people like? You got fools luck, dumb luck. Like you just got luck for no reason. You're very stable too. like your finances be stable. It's like giving me like a struggling artist, like you know those New York artists and stuff like that. They don't have no job. They sell pieces. You know, they put their heart on the canvas and they sell it. It's giving me that type of vibe too. So some of you guys could be an entrepreneur. They don't like that you trust. You take a risk, like you know what I'm saying. Like, I was just listening to an audio of James, and if y'all got time, definitely turn on James audiobook King version, James, because it's some like I think it ain't nothing but a 20-minute read, a 20-minute listen, literally, and it's so many keys in the book of James, it don't make no sense. And what? Hold on, y'all. And in the book of James, like I hold on, just let me just get through this reading now because like I'm telling you, like it's just giving me like a vibe here. Like this is just like people hate what they can't understand. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like faith without works is nothing. Like you can have work, you can work and I had no faith, but you can't say you can have faith, but then not try. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you try your faith a lot. You really be on point. I remember one time I was getting a bill played at a place, and this lady she was talking about what she said. She was like, she said, man, she said places like this is a blessing. She said because at the end of the day, I just know the Lord gonna catch me. It don't matter what it is, the Lord gonna catch me. And I ain't even hold you. I know she was out her mind, but at the same time, I understood what she was saying because you could get, you know what I'm saying. It don't matter who you talking to. God could put wisdom in a fool's mouth and see if you're gonna even take it. See if you're gonna judge. Be like, I ain't finna listen to nothing you saying. You a fool or understand the wisdom coming out their mouth. So I feel like you a person that people be trying to play, but they know that they better not play with you. You know what I'm saying? Cause God don't play about you. So about y'all. People don't like that you're divinely protected. Like I said, y'all giving me the full. We have the chariot here. So y'all, that's Cancer energy. I ain't really even talk about energy, but y'all know the vibe here. And it says lucky horse. What did I just tell y'all? Lucky horse race. They don't like that you're very lucky. They don't like that people count on you. People feel as if they can count on you too, and they don't like that neither. People count on you before they count on them. They don't like that. People don't like that you're good at their job, at your job. People don't like that you like your job. People don't like that. Maybe they long term customers now all of a sudden don't even ask about them. They asking them about you. They don't like that. Yep, it's definitely people at your job that don't like you. With the hermit, you're more so to yourself, and they don't like when they have things that you have hobbies, you have a personality outside of work, you have a personality at work. Some people, I had one lady tell me, I don't code switch, I don't talk like this with this certain people, I don't talk like this with that certain people. So you telling me you don't have, so you telling me that you don't talk to people on their level. That's what you're telling me. Depth perception at all when it comes to talking to people and understanding people and getting to know people. It makes me feel when you have compassion, you don't have compassion for just certain people. You have compassion for situations. Compassion comes from emotion. So you coming off as somebody that you're able to meet people on each level. You're educated, but yet you're able to talk to a seventh grader. You know what I'm saying? You have a degree, but you're able to break it down for an older person. You're able to meet people on the level, and you're able to. It's like you're able to help people elevate. People don't like that if you are not a manager, people go to you as if you're a manager. People trust you with everything. People don't see them as trustworthy. Sometimes when they say respect is earned, this is that part of respect is earned. People don't see you bending the rules. People don't see you cutting corners. People don't like when people cut corners. People don't like when people bend the rules because they feel as if, if it was them, they wouldn't get away with it. They trust you because they know that you don't do it because that they can't do it. It's respect. Mm. People don't like that you're a silent boss. Y'all don't know how many times on the job people ask me if I'm a manager, and I be having to politely say, no, I am not. I would not ever be a boss because I don't like managing people. Come to work, do your job, leave. That's it. You got that fire. Look at this caution camp zone. Ace, y'all got two aces here. How you are is really what sets you apart from everybody else, and they don't like that about you. They don't like people talk so highly of you because it's supposed to be about what people dislike about you. And I'm steady gassing you up. I'm steady gassing you up. People gas you up because you gas other people up. People like you because you're not you don't have no respect to persons. This is in the Bible. You're not supposed to have respect to persons. You're supposed to talk to homeless people as well as you talk to people who you know are a millionaire. If I talk to be, I need to talk to really. If we want to be honest, I'm supposed to talk like to a homeless person, saying well I talk to about Beyonce or something like somebody that I like. Oh my God. Technically, we ain't supposed to have respect to persons. Everybody know we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We might get $1. We might get to say a prayer. We know we don't do that, but that's how it's supposed to be. I feel like you a person where you know you'll get somebody shirt off your back. You just give me a good vibe. You're very abundant. We had the Queen of Cups, so that definitely sums you up. The Queen of Cups here, or the King of Cups if you're a male here. Definitely giving me a vibe like you're very healthy. You're very then too. You're not everybody's cup of tea. Some people don't like people that are better than them because they feel like it's a competition, And when they can't compete, everybody know how that sportsmanship is when people can't compete. When they be like, it's not fair that they've been training since they were 3 years old. It's not fair. You know how people act when they think shit not fair because they can't compete. You got a lot of people that be mad. You know what I'm saying? They're hating, and they can't even get in the club. You got the Eight of Pentacles here. So going back to this is people on your job. People on your job could may compete with you. Like maybe when managers start doing bad in their job, maybe they start, getting nervous because they think that you're gonna be next up. Maybe people be scared you're gonna take their spot. And you can take that, however it resonates. But I definitely feel that. People dislike that they feel that about you. Also, people dislike the fact that people are okay with you smoking if you do. People are okay with you, whatever your vices are. People are okay with it because you do it in moderation and people see that you're just not an excessive person. So people like that about you. But like I said, it's always people that you not their cup of tea. Okay. So part three, y'all like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all later. Let's get into pile four. Pile four with the Daffy Duck stoned. I don't like that you always loaded. Maybe you overly loaded. I'm sorry at work. Then when he was talking about some Zans, he'll come in talking about he was just toe up last night. And I'm like, don't you got school, boy? It's giving me that vibe, kinda. It don't too much. I don't like that about you. It's funny because I really feel like y'all don't care. Because I'm telling you, my coworker did not care. He did not care. He was not with it. He just how he'd be like, respectfully, I really just don't care. Respectfully, it's my liver. Respectfully, it's my lungs. So that could be you. People dislike how you feel. People dislike the fact that you don't care. We got the Seven of Swords in reverse. We got the Champion of Swords in reverse too. You don't impress nobody, and you also don't have no reason to stake nobody. People don't like that you in your own zone. People don't like that you be ducked off. Y'all notice how these are Louisiana terms? I think, oh Lord, hold on, y'all. Whoa, 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 hold on, y'all. We got a casualty. We got a casualty. Oh, we got the Two of Cups. Y'all gonna be shocked, but y'all might not be shocked. But y'all partner do not like how y'all are romantically because they want to play y'all and they can't. Y'all, this card fell into some water, into my dishwater. I cannot. But it's not. It's like, but it's still. Ooh, okay. I can't. This is not an 18 plus. So you got somebody. Okay, this is okay. This one threw me all the way out for it. So with the peacock. because peacocks, they got, they do what they do when they mate. You know how they be trying to show off, and then we got the seven of swords with the fox, but the seven of swords in reverse. So you like the way you are, you're very authentic. You make people feel like they can drop their mask and they don't have to, they don't have to fake it with you. But I'm also getting a vibe like when it comes to romantic partners, they're your biggest haters because they just they want to compete with you. It's something about that competition vibe when it comes to them. They want to compete with you. They dislike that you maybe you peep that out. Maybe you call them sassy. Maybe you yeah. Oh, what it is they okay, it's coming out now. You have a lot of partners or a lot of, peers or fellow baddies, whatever you want to say, fellow gentlemen, whatever, that dislike you because you have options. You have people that are waiting to be on your team. You got people in queue, even though you're not even focused on what's in queue. You know what I'm saying? You on shuffle. And I'm not trying to call you, you know what I'm saying, no 304. I'm just saying you in your own zone, you vibing out. You're interested in what you're interested in. Not necessarily because it's interesting, because you're an interesting person. And you of course you're gonna pick interesting shit. People want to be a part of your world. People dislike the fact that they want to be a part of it. What is wrong? You got a lot of people in the delulu. Maybe you okay, like I said, maybe you do, maybe you be loaded a lot. It's giving me Deuce Dennis. He talking about some who said that? Who said I'm always getting loaded? Like it's giving me that. But you already know you be getting loaded. That's why you mad. You okay? So it's also giving this vibe like you the Lulu on the low. Like you be letting yourself be the Lulu. Power four. Stop playing with. What the? I ain't never laughed so hard in the read. Power four. Hold on now. Oh my god. Power four. What is going on? Oh my gosh. So you got people stuck on you. You got people stuck on you because I know it ain't no coincidence that the two of cups fell in their water, and you know what I'm talking about. And then we got the queen of pentacles here. So you got a lot of you got partners mad because you too nonchalant. If you're a female here, and I know it's a female here, a female stoner here, you got some you got some high quality men mad. That's probably why I'm laughing so hard. Maybe this is my energy and it's a nervous laugh. I don't know. This is funny to me. We got the ace of cups. That's the truth. That's the truth. Okay. They want to offer you something, but they nervous. He's scared of the. And then we have the four of swords here. So that's definitely confirming you don't have no type of. Okay, so the people that dislike you because they know it's a reason why you're not trying to get close to them. They know it's a reason why you're keeping your distance. And I definitely feel like you're not telling them that. I feel like it's giving me that episode of SpongeBob where Patrick had that secret box and it was like a picture of SpongeBob, and SpongeBob knew in his heart it was something about him, but Patrick kept gaslighting him. It's definitely giving me this vibe here. Like we're friends, but you don't have to know everything about me. And that's what people dislike about you. They want to know everything about you. They find you interesting, matter of fact. Because I'm gonna tell you the animals I'm seeing here. We got bees, fox, we have a peacock here, we have another fox, we have a raccoon, and we have an owl. And honestly, those are very interesting animals to me. So people see you as interesting. Oh, stop. It's some more. We have birds here. Swan. We have some varieties of birds here. I don't know what they are, anyways. Used to be an animal fanatic when I was a kid, but anyways, yeah, people see you as very interesting. Maybe you guys have Indian descent. Y'all have some type of Indian heritage because in Indian culture, and I don't want to say just Indians. I think other cultures too, but mainly in Indians because y'all know they got them totem poles. They really value their animals. So it's definitely giving me Native American if that's your heritage here. And then we had a Ten of Pentacles. So you could have haters at your, you could have haters in your family too. So then, yeah, yeah, because animals, families, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely there. So let me find out your haters is your family. And they dislike that you're different. They dislike that out of the whole family, you look the best. You're the Beyonce. Mm, you're the Kim Kardashian. But honestly, I think Courtney's the cutest. To be real, I honestly, it's between Courtney and Kylie. No, Kendall. I don't even know why I said Kylie. Ugh. I was trying so hard not to say her. I said it. Anyways, I ain't trying to do no Kardashian hate right now, but still. Anyways, we got the Wheel of Fortune here, so I think people dislike that you're so fortunate. I ain't even care. It's kind of, and I don't know why, but a old school picture of Kim Kardashian, or and I'm only saying Kardashians because that's the only like family I know that people can like they're just familiar with. You know, it's giving me the Jacksons. You know, you're the Janet, you're the Michael. You know, who else out of the Wayans brothers? I don't know. I like Marlon, anyways. But yo, it's giving me you have personality. It is interesting because I just said everybody with personality. Anyways, definitely giving me that. So, yep. Let me see what else I can pull. Because we do have 4 more minutes in your read. What do people dislike about popcorn? They dislike things you really can't change about yourself. If you're magnetic, you really can't change about you being magnetic. Like, I ain't even care. My daughter's magnetic. And that's one thing that my mom said when she was born. Oh, she's just like you. We had the same energy. Period. We have the devil in reverse here. People cannot stop your shine. They don't like that. They don't like that the spotlight be on you, regardless if you want it to be on you, and they can't make it be on them, especially when you in the room. So you got people that don't want to invite you to places because they don't like how you take energy away from them. So you might have people that be like, "Are you gonna be on my birthday weekend? Gonna be on this weekend? Are you free or busy?" "Oh, I'm free." Well, they're gonna make it on a weekend you're busy, so you don't have to come. That's the truth. Ace of Wands. Like you got people that be purposely not wanting you in their new beginning because they feel like this is some hater insecurity type energy, but they feel like they don't want you in their new beginning because all of a sudden you're gonna be doing better than them, and they're gonna not like their new beginning because they're gonna be focused on your beginning, like they're focused on you being focused on you. And I know you're like, what? But I said it the way I meant it. They're focused on the fact that they don't want you to be focused on them because for whatever reason they feel like it's still gonna be backfiring back to you and the shift is gonna be on you. They're mad because if they have a new beginning, you're gonna have a new beginning. They don't want your new beginning to not to match up or be better than their new beginning. It's crazy, but that's how they thinking. I told y'all may be dealing with some delulu people. Maybe y'all be, I mean, and I understand it. Maybe y'all not conscious of it. Maybe you got people around you that play into your fantasies. Y'all be having fun together. I get it, but understand you. You know what I don't want to be jinxing your friendship or your relationship with people, but understand that sometimes people don't be liking you the way you think they like you, and that's why I don't deal with people because I'm paranoid. People be like, "I love you." I'm like, "Are you sure?" We got the 8 of Pentacles here, so you could. It's giving me people that's in around you, your family and your friends. They don't. Yep, with the Ten of Swords, they want to stab you in the back. They want to make sure that they get a beginning that you don't get. They want to survive. They don't want. They don't. They don't. They want to break the generational curse. They want to be the first millionaire in the family. They want to be the first doctor. They want to be somebody that somebody knows that's something special. They don't want it to be you. I ain't gonna even hold you. People don't realize one thing I noticed because I grew up around older people and I grew up around a lot of crash outs. Maybe you did too. Because Daffy Duck in a way is a crash out. I'm not even gonna hold you. He be acting wild sometimes. But what I'm saying is maybe you observed a certain similarity. One thing I observed around about black people is black people do things that sound good. They may commit to it. They may achieve it, etc., etc. But eventually they're gonna get to a point where they're gonna realize it's not what they truly want. And they're gonna either make one or two decisions. Continue faking it or decide I'm gonna have to restart every freaking thing and figure it out from scratch. And guess what? If they choose the second option, they're gonna realize what a lot of other people realize maybe sooner, that trusting yourself and who you are, being true to you, is more important than one upping people or overshowering people. That goes back to what I was saying in another pile with the grass is greener type ish. If you focus on your lawn and you do what's best for your lawn, other people may notice, yeah, but it's not about other people. It's about the relationship between you and your lawn. You know what I'm saying? If you start to look at somebody else's grass being greener, what you may or may not notice is it doesn't feel the same. It looks better, but it doesn't feel the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not as soft. You may also see that, dang, why is it a lot of flooding? Maybe because it's sod. Maybe because it's not real. Maybe it's because it was a process to get there. It wasn't it's not as natural. Love you too, baby Kate. But y'all, the way jealousy, envy, the way people work, you have to realize that in order to move the way you moving, y'all are on an authentic path, and the people who are hating on you are mad because maybe they have to stick to whatever script they wrote themselves, whatever personality traits they gave themselves, whoever personality they stole for from. A lot of people don't realize. People be like, "Damn, you changed. Damn, you changed. You got with that person, you changed. You got with this person, you changed." A lot of people don't realize people really will, certain types of people really will take a personality thinking it'll make them happy, thinking that's the thing that made you you, that got you that attention, when it's really who you are that got you the attention. And if they'll be who they are, they're going to get a certain amount of attention. It may not be the same, but it's going to be the attention that's authentic to them, right? So y'all, like, share, subscribe. Y'all, forget these haters. They're crazy. They're cray cray. They're bananas. And I'm gonna see y'all later.